Noah Vonleh at the practice facility. And Noah, let's start with what do you know about this team already? I know you haven't had a chance to see much of the Trailblazers being on the East Coast for your rookie season, but what have you learned about this team since you been traded?
Since I've been traded, I learned they're kind of trying to rebuild the team. They might be losing guys like LaMarcus Aldridge and a few other guys. I don't know who else, but we're going to see how the free agency goes in the next couple days. But they traded in for me and Gerald Henderson. Neil O'Shea talked to me. He told me I'm a young guy. I got a lot of upside. I didn't really get to showcase that much in Charlotte last year because I had a lot of veteran guys in front of me. But they're a great team. They made the playoffs last year. They won a lot of games, and I think this is a great city to play in.
1 year under your belt, you talked about upside, potential. What are some of the things you feel you bring to the table, even at a young age, but things that you've been able to develop in your NBA career?
At a young age, I think I'll definitely be able to bring in rebounding right away. I always go to the glass, offensive, defensive. I'm always going to the glass no matter what. I think I'll definitely bring that right away. I think I'm a real versatile player. I can definitely bring things in the offense, create action for other guys, be able to post up, step out, hit some threes, mid-range game, just use my versatility over here.
Now, 1 year at Indiana, for Blazer fans who don't know, you only played 1 year at the University of Indiana. You displayed a lot of those skills. I mean, that's what got you drafted with the ninth pick. What would you say was your strongest point in college, and how do you think that translates to the NBA level?
My strongest point, like I said, was rebounding the basketball. In college, I almost averaged a double-double every game. I just loved rebounding the ball. I was able to score in the post, create mismatch problems. If I had a slower guy on me, go out to the wing and was able to hit threes, and I think it definitely created mismatch problems. So I think that can all translate.
Now talk to me about where this team is in terms of, you talked about the potential rebuild, but let's say LaMarcus Aldridge does come back. You know, how does that change the way you want to go out and do things, or does that change the way you want to go out and do things?
With if LaMarcus comes back, I think it'll be great. I like his game. I think he's a great player. I think he's the best power forward in the league. That's my opinion. I love his game. He can face up, do a lot of things, and I think if he's back, I can learn a lot from him, and that could definitely take my game up to another level. Also, just going up against him and learning things from him. Also,
favorite player growing up?
Favorite player growing up? I liked watching Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady. Guys like that. I like watching a lot of wing players. I liked Amari Stoudemire a little bit. Just different guys trying to mix my game up, being able to play inside and outside. I like watching guys like that.
The Blazer fans probably don't know this, but you're the grandson of and help me say this right, Noah Vonleh, who was a Liberian chief in the 40s, I believe it was?
I don't really know too much about that. Really? One day I just seen, somebody was telling me they seen it on Wikipedia one day, and I didn't really know too much about it. I asked my dad, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot all about that." But then he started to explain it to me a little bit, but I'm not really too much about all that.
Well, we'll get into that at a different time. But you chose number 21. Tell us why you chose the number 21.
I chose number 21 because when I was 15 years old, my cousin, he was the same age. He drowned. He drowned at 15 years old, and he played basketball and football, but he wore number 21 in both sports. So I just want to wear number 21 to remember him.
Well, man, we appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us, Noah.
Thanks for having me.